talking and the seeing a screen. And this one? Did it do it? Yeah, look at that. It's like I've been streaming since 2021. It's your game mommy. This is Dying of Exsanguination, Curse of Strahd, and I am joined by 3 out of my 4 wonderful Strahd Quad. My trio. There we go. We are without an Esther tonight due to technical difficulties. But we will soldier on. How are you doing, Strahd Quad, after a nice little tour of a meadery and nearly getting captured and turned into a vampire? Different experiences for different players last session.
Yeah.
Apprehensive.
Ready for blood.
Ready for
Things
blood.
seem fine.
It'll all be, if Barovia is anything, it's mostly chill and everything will work out. Last time after regrouping up and discovering that you can, yeah, I know, right? Mwezi-Mwezi's having a great time. But now that you can finally bury Colion, and after finding Ismark at the Blood of the Vine tavern and a little dancing interlude and some interactions, Belladonna, Mwezi-Mwezi, and Esther wandered themselves off toward Belladonna's meadery, the Ouroboros meadery. Is that correct? Am I accurate?
Ouroboros? Yeah, the Ouroboros meadery.
Ouroboros meadery. Sorry.
Yeah, like, snake eating its own tail.
Yeah. No, I knew the symbol, and my brain was like, "You're saying that word wrong. Please verify how you're doing it."
There's different ways you can say it, and frankly, I don't know how she says it because I can't say it in her weird accent that also doesn't make sense to the region. So
it's fine.
It's the snaky munch meadery.
Yeah, snaky munch meadery. And then Scratch was going to get a little bit of tail from a certain Steve Buscemi, who turned out to be betrayed and dropped off as a different kind of snack for a reckless vampire under a church basement. Scratch managed to use their tabaxi litheness to get themselves away. Steve Buscemi then went after Steve Buscemi immediately, whose disguise dropped into a bald-headed, goateed man, but then disappeared after several, or after a little bit, nowhere to be found. And Scratch, Mwezi-Mwezi, and Belladonna and Esther all found themselves kind of just outside the village of Barovia, on a mission to help a citizen whose family was sick at the meadery, which, for some reason, even though they 100% know exactly what you're about to get into, Esther just goes, I should really help this person. I did promise her. It won't take hardly any time at all. You guys go on ahead. I'll meet you there. And sends you, or separates off to help this person. Now, this is a convenient way for the GM to get rid of a player character that is not currently being puppeted appropriately right now. But
I'll allow it, but Mwezi would totally go with her.
Yeah, but
just to make sure.
But we will see how that plays out next time I have Esther's player on stream. But until then, the 3 of you remaining have a funeral to get to in a couple hours and a vampire spawn that is under the church that the funeral is going to happen at.
I forgot about that. Okay, yeah.
And it was all Steve Buscemi last episode and nothing else. But
I can't remember if I specifically checked or if you mentioned something about this, but was that the only vampire spawn that seemed to be down there from what I could see?
As far as you could tell, there was only the one.
Okay.
A terrifying thing solo. Probably still dangerous with the group, but less so. But yeah, that the funeral for Colion is going to happen. Ismark and Arena are currently trying to prepare that. You got into and out of that basement, those catacombs, if you will.
Can we short
via
rest real quick?
cellar door. Yeah, I said that you've got a couple hours. You could do a short rest.
Okay.
Yeah, you
right,
could do a short rest. No, I was verifying with myself if I could convincingly say no. But in fact, you can. I did say you have time to short rest up. But yeah, Belladonna, Mwezi-Mwezi, Scratch. You've got a little bit of time. You know that you can get in and out of this basement there. It's a little weird that there's a vampire spawn in the basement of the church. And other than that, you don't have a lot of information. That was sad. That was a sad short rest roll right there. Die roll.
Yeah. Oh well, it's five more HP than I had before.
There you go.
Also, I'm going to cast False Life real quick. So that's gonna give myself 7 temp HP. All right. So yeah, are we all down to go kill this vampire spawn before it starts making trouble at the funeral?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let us go to preemptively stop funeral crashing. That is actually a very smart idea. We usually just wait till thing happens.
Right? I'm saying. But if there's one thing I've learned in my many years, it's definitely better to be proactive than reactive. It's what they teach you in mercenary
I don't
school.
know. You were very proactive last night. I don't know about you being proactive. We might want to put a pin in that. Usually,
we could talk about that later.
1 for 2 so far today.
Hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. All right, I'm just saying. And Steve Buscemi there, girl had to go for it.
Gotta go for it. If Steve Buscemi is there.
and I got in a little bit of trouble, but look what we learned. We can get the jump on this guy. So
You're not wrong there. I cannot argue.
See, it all turns out fine.
No, it's still very bad.
No, yeah, you're right. What I just did, I don't know about here in Barovia. I'm sure there's got to be something similar in Barovia, but from where I'm from, we call that a cope. So, Anyway, let's go.
Okay. I understand. I use that now. From now on, I introduce it to local nomenclature.
Yeah. See, cultural exchange.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. You make your way to the same church. It's still a little, even with the long rest and you taking your time, it's still a little early for any of the...
Wait, long rest?
Short rest, sorry.
Okay.
Short rest, and you take... No, I'm not giving you your spells back.
God damn
it. Short rest and taking your time. You find yourselves not yet seeing any of the attendants of the funeral. You do see that some signage has been hastily posted on posts around the town, and again over at the Blood of the Vine there's a little thing. It's kind of words gotten around that Coleon has passed and that his funeral is sudden and today, which seems a bit rushed, but it's Barovia. It's time to just get things done. But as you approach the church, you just see the outside of the church as you saw it. Off to the south side of the church is the sort of double cellar doors that you had been brought into and escaped out of. Those kind of external, kind of angled into the ground cellar doors. They are closed again. Closed again, but they do not seem like they have been latched.
I busted the...
Yeah, you busted the bar thing, but the doors themselves have been reclosed, and everything else. Do you want to approach the church? Do you want to go do information recon? Do you want to just go into the cellar and be like, "Hey, oh, get out of there"?
Definitely that last one. Scratch is gonna lead the others straight up to that cellar door and like throw it open.
All right, throw open the doors. They open up with a big clunk on both sides. Appropriate creaking, and you can see the kind of wide stone stair step down into the relatively dimly lit basement of the church.
From the top of the stairs is the casket that the vampire spawn came out of visible?
No.
Okay. I'd like to go down the stairs just enough to where, or like just barely down or far enough in to where I can see it, and then I want to cast a firebolt at it and just be like, "Wake up!"
As soon as like Scratch tries to go down, Mwezi-Mwezi will go in front of her, but will give room to fire the firebolt, like
Oh yeah, a little
just
stealthy.
protecting. Yeah.
Front right angle. What about Belladonna as these two so boldly go down steps that Scratch has said there's a vampire spawn down there?
I don't know where a vampire is.
Young God probably also following. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
okay, well, anything possible with friends, right?
Yeah. The vampire could get them, and then you could run away.
Some monstrous thing, but that's okay. I'm a badass.
Give me a group stealth check. Everybody roll stealth.
Alrighty. Oh wait, I need to get my dice. 11.
Seems right.
Yeah.
18. Wait.
13.
Okay, yeah, 18.
Okay, 18,
this looks
11,
a lot like an 8.
and 13. Middle roll is 11 there. It's roughly about 14. Or middle roll is 13 there. It's roughly about 14. I'm going to just roll a die. I'll roll it off of Esther's character sheet. Why not? See the flat number on that. All right.
Fuzzy dice.
Yeah. I love them. So, you creep down the stairwell. What you see down here again, and now that you have a little bit more time to look, is several rotting sort of pillars straining under the weight of the wooden ceiling that is the main floor of that. Definitely not a place that's meant to be lived in some crates and storage boxes, some blankets, some old furniture, but from the stairwell, I'm gonna have you give me a perception check, Scratch.
Alrighty. That's a nat 20.
Beautiful. So you see creeping light coming in from the candlelight, and maybe some of the flooded in daylight of the church above through like the floorboards, right? So it's not particularly lit in here at this moment. But you're able to kind of squint around and look. You can see that there is a dresser and wardrobe and other materials that seem to have sheets over them, but one of the larger dressers does not have a sheet over it, or even partially over it, is cleared. And with a nat 20, I gotta give it to you. There's definitely not as much dust on that one. And when I say a large dresser, I'd say it's about 8 feet from side to side and a solid 4 feet deep.
Okay. So is the implication here that that's where the vampire spawn is, rather than a casket or anything like that?
You don't see
Anything
a
else?
casket with a nat 20
Okay.
anywhere, and so the only thing that looks particularly disturbed is that, and then a little corner table with like a chair and some writings and a couple books at it.
Well,
Okay.
just for my purpose, even though For dresser, do you mean, with drawers or like a wardrobe?
I mean with drawers. There are several drawers, but they do look. It looks like there's 3 of them, and it's a fairly tall dresser piece. So, Scratch, the inkling is that perhaps someone. Bit odd that they're not in a coffin. That's what you know about vampires. It's one of the key things is coffins. But in this particular case,
Okay. And does it feel like that's around the area that we were at when that happened, when like it all went down?
yeah, it is about 25 or 30 feet back from the stairwell. And you probably would have been, things would have gone down about 10, 15 feet in front of it, like kind of thing. So this is about room. This room itself is only, what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 feet across and about the same deep. It's mostly almost a perfect rectangle. So
okay. So Scratch quietly gets the other's attention and she's like, I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna throw open the doors and Mwezi-Mwezi, and Belladonna, back, both of you get ready to attack anything. If it moves, kill it. All right.
Mwezi-Mwezi's going to pull out a spear and be ready to throw that.
All right. So Scratch is gonna try and creep up to the thing and then throw it open.
yeah, or pull it open, if you will, as a dresser drawer.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Pull it open then.
You
Yeah.
already rolled your stealth, and I already failed to notice you then. So I would like from Scratch. Is there anything to because you can do so, Belladonna? Do you prepare a leveled spell for this to trigger and go off if things pop off?
No, I think she's ready to cast Shillelagh if it does, but but that's
yeah. We'll say that if you do end up casting Shillelagh and this pops off like you think, it might that you don't need to worry about doing that within initiative. We'll just say that you were able to cast it at exactly the right time, save you the trouble of burning the bonus action
Okay.
inside of your turn. But now with this Scratch, I'm going to need you to give me an athletics check to yank a drawer filled with a human body out quickly enough to be surprised.
Alrighty. That's 14.
14. All
with
right.
that -1.
That's pretty decent. That's pretty decent.
Yeah, I really thought I was gonna totally flub that, but
yeah, I was expecting that too, but it's good. You're fine. You're doing great. You're doing great.
the way I figured, even if I flub it, if there's something in there, it'll wake up. So works either way.
There is indeed the disheveled form that you saw before, brown, shaggy hair, kind of crystalline blue eyes, and everything. You get a brief moment of eye contact, Scratch, where the panic in their eyes is sudden, and then they recognize you, and the panic turns to anger. And then in that same second, they see that there are more than you in there. And then they suddenly they try to scramble away. And this is where I'm going to have everyone roll initiative. All of you roll it with advantage. I have to roll it with disadvantage.
Alrighty. Ooh. 2 19s. 21.
Kid whiffed it.
The -1
an
here doesn't.
adjusted 20 for Belladonna.
Yeah, the minus here isn't specific. I'm just again conveniently using Esther's sheet for my digital rolling, but that's a 2, so definitely less. So the physical reaction is something of a trying to get out of the drawer scenario in this sort of panicked look. And who's first up to bat? Is it Belladonna? Or Scratch? What did you get against Scratch?
21.
21. Okay, it's Scratch. Then you are first up to bat.
Alrighty. I'm going to do Shocking Grasp. I'm going to be like, no, you don't. That's an 11 to hit.
Where is that stat block?
Probably not.
No, an 11 does not hit. As you go to shock and grasp them, and this is a scrambly little boy, and he's not a child. I'm just describing him as a fairly small man, slender man, and even in this tight space, he manages to just keep your hands away from him. That was your action, bonus action, movement.
Story of my life.
You can't get your hands on Slender Man.
Yeah, bonus action, movement, anything like that?
No, I'm gonna say no. Scratch is gonna stay where she is. She's gonna let him scramble away.
Well, it's not quite his turn in initiative. Next is, I believe, Belladonna. You would be next. Like I said, you could already consider your weapon shillelagh'd. But is there anything that you want to do here? Is you're all kind of standing around this, looming over this lower drawer of this dresser with this scrambly guy in it.
Yeah, and he's just scrambling, and I'm already shillelagh'd.
You're already shillelagh'd. You were ready to go with that the moment you
I'm
saw
gonna bonk him right in his noggin.
Right in his noggin. Give me a
Yeah,
bonk.
just
Roll the bonk.
right in the front of his head.
Oh, I realized that. Yeah.
Right between the eyes, like a muskie.
It's too blunt and too wide to aim that much. There will be nothing left of eyes. Perhaps we'll find out. Ooh, 24.
24. 24 definitely hits, as you might imagine.
Yeah. That's going to be 11 damage.
Jesus.
Oh yeah.
Let me pull up this. 11. I'm just marking it down, counting it up. 11 damage. You do still have within this turn a bonus action if you have one. Your shillelagh was considered sort of part of the preparedness of this.
Yeah, that's all I really needed.
Yep, just a good solid
It was
bonk.
just a good solid. I don't have any other bonus actions.
And then
currently.
Mwezi-Mwezi, then it is your go.
Okay, so here's what I want to do, and you can decide how you want to rules this.
Yeah.
I want to take the spear and try to stab and hold down while I hold the spear, so he can't run away.
All right, so give me an attack roll as if you're just regular attacking with the spear, but we're gonna call this a grapple check. So there will be minor damage, but you are mostly looking for effective pinning.
Okay. That is a 24.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
that's gonna do it. And then for you, Mwezi-Mwezi, just give me your normal damage roll that you would do for a spear, and then half it.
Okay. Like half the roll, then add the bonus?
No, roll plus bonus divided in half.
Okay. 4.
Okay, so that puts them there. Okay, so Mwezi-Mwezi, you've got this creature pinned, and now that we're okay, so that's your main action. And you got a bonus action, other thing that you do before this creature's turn?
No, I feel like we got the upper hand here.
Well, then, now we get into the serious battle of it. The creature scrambles, crying out, this man, and then hisses and tries to pull away. They are going to make a strength check to try, or an athletics check to try and get out of this spear as their action for the turn. So I'm going to need you to roll an athletics check, and I will roll a strength check. We will see what we see.
That's another 24.
I have to roll a nat 20, so you're just going to see this die come off of Esther's sheet. Nope. So they cannot. do that. And so they are currently immobilized by this spear as if they're in a grapple, but they are able to make another like attack action. So I'm going to have them reach out. Scratch, I think you're probably the closest and the one that they recognize, so they are going to attack Scratch.
Good. That's what I built my character for.
Scratch, what's that armor class again?
19.
Oof. Okay, so I need this to be above a 13 or above.
I like those odds. Yes.
Feels like it's not. It feels like that was a 4. So pinned and angry, the creature finally speaks. Shifting its tone very quickly from its kind of angry, sort of panicky thing to almost a sniveling cry as it utters out, "Why would you surprise and attack Toru like this? I am so sorry. I did not mean to. I'm just so hungry. I'm so hungry. And I'm so sorry. I had ordered Uber Eats and I was brought food and I thought you were at dinner, but I apologize. It was my mistake."
I look at Scratch to make a decision on this.
Scratch, it's back to you on the top of the round. I simply cannot do that music for a long period of time. I must come up with another solution for it. We'll just put like...
Yeah, I'll go looking for some options for you. I'm sure there's got to be some stuff out there that's a little less like circus forward.
You said Halloween music. Halloween music is circus forward.
No, I know what you're talking about, but as somebody who listens to a lot of dumb, spooky stuff,
do you want me? I swear to
out.
God, if you start feeding me ICP.
Well, maybe not ICP per se, but you are thinking in the right direction.
Anyway, top of the round initiative. Scratch, it's you.
Jesus. Okay, so Scratch, like, when this guy starts like sniveling and like begging, Scratch looks towards like Belladonna, just like with her eyebrow arched, like kind of clearly like, I'm new here. What the hell is going on?
Does Belladonna have any reason to believe that there's a good idea not to kill this horrible creature?
If you as a player want a moment of unique concept for Belladonna to come, you're welcome to roll. But as a Barovian, vampire bad, vampire you kill, vampire. Like,
yeah, okay,
like
that's kind of what I mean, right? Like, yeah. I'm not missing no, I don't think Belladonna wouldn't even like have time to answer. You would see Belladonna swinging down again.
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing the lack of...
We're not...
Yeah.
She's like she's treating this like a cockroach. She probably would treat a cockroach nicer, honestly. You've seen them at her house. Cockroaches are fine.
Yeah.
These are a volatile, invasive pest that she has absolutely no problem destroying.
Okay.
Uber Eats is a lie. He didn't order Uber Eats. And if he did, it was to drink the guy who brought it.
Yeah.
Or woman.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. So seeing that the local has zero hesitation or change in her behavior or anything, like she has not stopped like in her, Scratch just kind of mentally shrugs. She doesn't take the time to physically shrug. She just like, whatever, and then like turns around. I let him scramble away, so he's a little bit away, but he attacked you, so he's melee?
He is melee range, and he's still technically pinned into the dresser by Mwezi-Mwezi. Right. So if you attack him physically, you get advantage.
Excellent. All right, Shocking Grasp. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Ooh, brutal critical. What's the max damage for your Shocking Grasp?
All right, max damage, if we're including the claws, is 8 plus 3, 11.
Okay, so it's going to be 11 plus whatever you would normally roll on the die. We've already included the modifier, right?
Yeah.
And everything, so it's just whatever your die roll would be. So it's max everything out, and then you get double die, basically, or extra die.
7.
7. So that's 18. 18. Jesus. What does it look like when you do 18 damage with a shocking grasp? What does that look like? Scratch this critical hit.
Scratch basically like so her turn is she glances to see like what Belladonna's reaction is, sees that there's no change there, and then turns around and just like fucking with it like full claws out, grasps like shocking grasps his neck, and then like drags her claws out.
Oh. Doru screams. His name's Doru, by the way. Doru screams. Like just a shrill, near painful, almost a sonic attack, but not quite. Anything else that Scratch does before we go to Belladonna's action?
Nope.
Doru struggles against this spear and this very strong, tall, what he perceives to be his strange werewolf. Belladonna, it is your go.
Okay, yeah. So is he still wriggling?
Yeah, he's wriggling. He's
okay. Yeah,
he may
smash
look.
him.
Yeah, he
I'm
may
gonna
look
hit.
like
I'm
it.
gonna
Like he's
scream. Like,
taking
she's
some
after
serious
the,
damage.
like,
He's not even bloodied yet. He's a strong
I
boy.
think she's screaming as soon as the shocking grasp hits, and it's like really going, and she freaks out. But she just hits it again like a.
Give me a attack with advantage, because they're still grappled, so you still have advantage. Crazy if you got another nat 20.
Yeah, that would be pretty crazy. Seems extremely unlikely, but here we go. Spaghetti-O.
No.
Oh no! 11 was my higher roll.
Oh, D&D
That
Beyond.
was unfortunate. No, it's really, honestly, this is what I deserve for not having gotten my dice yet.
Yeah.
I have Imogen's dice right here. I could use Imogen's dice.
There you go, yeah.
I picked dice for Belladonna, and I know where they are even. I just haven't bothered.
Imogen's dice have treated us pretty well.
Yeah, but that's for Imogen. I don't know how they'll do for Belladonna. That's crazy. I'll just make sure I do the purple ones.
There you go.
That makes sense.
That's palate appropriate. Belladonna, I think that in this moment, and Scratch and Mwezi-Mwezi, you don't need really an insight roll to do this. Scratch, you were already trying to make a judgment call on like, all right, this is a talking enemy. Do we listen to talking enemy? Does talking enemy get mercy? And Belladonna goes into a furious fugue state of rage and attacking and is just bashing. Belladonna is destroying the shit out of this dresser at this point, but is not nearly as targeted as yourself and Mwezi-Mwezi have been, Scratch. But Belladonna is screaming. Belladonna, I'm gonna have you give me either an Arcana or a Religion check, please.
Ooh, let's see. Both +0, untrained. But here we go. 11.
All right. We'll if when we come around to your next turn, something might happen. But
and I'll specify religion. We'll do religion. Not Arcana.
Okay. I like that. So we are on to Mwezi-Mwezi's turn. Mwezi-Mwezi, you've got them pinned. You don't need to burn an action to keep them pinned. You have them. Of course, if you remove your spear, obviously that's going to change things. But like, if you want to just like dig it in further or something like that, you can.
I was actually thinking of grabbing another spear and stabbing like the other way. So
Just
these are also things I can put. So like one to hold down, and then the other like just basically like that.
Okay.
Because I'm looking at I did the machete as a great axe, and it's two-handed, and I'm going to stick with that. That,
Okay.
for whatever reason, it takes two hands.
That's weird. Huh.
And so that it can do as much damage as possible. It's pretty
A great machete.
great machete.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm imagining.
Yeah, it's like
The
it's a cleaver.
Lord's
Really,
Cloud
giant
sword, but of a machete.
cleaver. Yeah, it's very, very
I'm
big.
picturing Mwezi-Mwezi going like that one guy we saw on Friday with the knife and.
Yes.
All right, roll your attack roll with advantage. My good Mwezi-Mwezi.
I should point out that, like, I don't think it mattered last turn, but if I hit a creature with a spear, that creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll from the start of your next turn.
Good. Good to know. Yeah, because of the sap ability.
Yep.
Keep forgetting about these damn D20 abilities, or these 5.5 abilities.
23.
That 23 will definitely hit it.
And that is a 9.
9 to hit or 9 damage?
9 damage.
9 damage. Ooh, are we there yet? It's beginning to.
Wait.
Yep. What?
So I'm looking at the sheet, and there's this 1d6 d4 that says piercing, and 1d8 plus 4.
So your spear weapon are versatile. So a spear weapon held with 2 hands is 1d8 plus 4. Held with 1 hand is 1d6 plus 4.
Okay. So that would have affected maybe the last roll when I did too, but this one, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not particularly. It just depends on how you want to hold it and everything. But because you have your big machete weapon, it's very unlikely. I imagine you'll be using spears very much two-handed. But maybe in a situation where you can't get it in your machete, right? Versatile is always a nice thing.
That first one to stab him down. So now, like, the point is to just take the other spear and start bleeding him out.
The blood comes out very slowly and very thickly. It's very viscous and it's a little bit too dark. As you bleed this creature who is getting nervous and very upset. No, I can give you things. I will give you things if you want them. I have access to things. I can tell you secrets. And then starts screaming as they begin pulling away. Father! At the top of their lungs. And I'm going to roll for them. Give me an athletics check, Mwezi-Mwezi, because they're still trying to get out of being...
There you go. Nat 1.
Nat 1. Okay, let me make sure I don't roll a nat 1.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be hilarious.
Yeah, how fun would that be?
Be so fun. I did not roll a nat 1.
Opposite of the time, it fails every time.
So with a 16, plus their strength, so 19, Doru manages to rip themselves from your spear, tearing some of their shoulder and ligament to do so, screaming out in pain, and they begin to... I don't think they can do anything magical here. They begin to run away. Can I have... that would give all of you, in theory, and it is the end of the round, all of you, in theory, attacks of opportunity, because you're all in melee range from them. Would you like to swing attacks of opportunity at this thing? This little vampire guy? Vampire man.
Yeah. And I'll even drop the other spear to, like, try to do it two-handed. Or whatever would make sense.
Mm-hmm.
5.
So that's not going to hit.
That is a 22.
That will hit.
Let's do the roll.
8.
An 8 will not hit. You have shattered that dresser
Imogen's
completely.
dice. Imogen's dice are not happy rolling for Belladonna.
That's fair.
That's a 12, Steve, on my damage.
12 damage. Woof. They are hurting. They are hurting. They are definitely hurting now. But you see this creature scramble up the side of, like up the dresser and up the side of the wall and to the ceiling. They've used their main action to pull away. They use their main action to pull away, and they just continue screaming out for their father or the father of the church. And we return to the top of initiative. Scratch. They are now no longer in melee distance from you, and for you, they're probably out of immediate melee reach because it's.
Okay.
I would say that this basement's got at least 10 foot of height on the ceiling. Not by much more, though, so.
Okay. Firebolt.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
That will hit.
4 damage.
4 damage. You singe this vampire, and it only increases the volume of their screaming.
After singeing him, I want to use feline agility to sprint up into melee range.
Can you do wall climbing stuff? They're on the ceiling.
I have a. Oh, they're on the ceiling. Okay. Yeah. Then I sprint up to just under them.
Yep. Yeah. That is more than fair. They're like 1 square away from you. Like they're like.
Yeah. Okay.
They're not in melee. They're in the next thing. So if you had a reach weapon, you'd be able to hit them. Kind of thing.
I do have like stuff that helps me climb, but I don't feel like looking that up right now.
Yeah. All right, Belladonna.
Okay, and so now you said they're up on the ceiling.
Yeah.
Right? And the main guy is where specifically?
He is kind of center of the catacombs up on the ceiling. Scratch is directly under him and under this vampire. And then Mwezi-Mwezi is back at the dresser, though, near enough by. You're all in, like, close distance in the way that you could be directly under him in 5-10 feet. Again, this basement isn't so broad that you can't quickly close on him. He's just kind of hard to get at because he's hanging on top of the ceiling.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cast poison spray instead. For Belladonna, I think this looks like she's got her shillelagh, her glass bottle, and she pops it open, takes a large swig of whatever liquid is inside. Now that you look at it, doesn't look like mead, and spits that up onto the ceiling.
Ooh.
It is clearly magically enhanced, but it is this is the physical catalyst for her spell.
Sick. That's fucking sick.
Just for the funsies of it, because why not? And because my fucking real life dice have sucked, I'm gonna go back to D&D.
Yeah.
See what happens. Ooh, adjusted 20 there.
That will hit. Roll that poison spray damage.
And that is gonna be 7 poison damage.
They are surprisingly looking like they're hurt, but they are not down, and you've done quite a bit to them. And they are surprisingly there. For Scratch and Mwezi-Mwezi, this provides you sort of the first context of how hard it is. The three of you have just been wailing on this vampire, basically.
Yeah.
And vampire's done very little to you, and yet is able to skitter up onto the ceiling and stuff. These are not easy to deal with things. Scratch, you imagine a normal person, like a farmer or a shopkeep, just dead, just instantly could not pause. They fall over of exhaustion, trying to hurt this thing.
We would have killed like 3 or 4 of them by now already, hit points wise.
Yeah. And it is Mwezi-Mwezi's turn.
There are two. Actually, no. I know. Yeah. So what I want to do is, I didn't know if the spear has reach. It doesn't mention it.
Let me double check for
I
you.
feel like it should.
Yeah.
You're probably thinking, no, the spear does, because it is a single-handed spear, or it's a single and a half-handed spear. If it was a fully two-handed spear, it would.
Like these are for throwing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense. Okay, fair enough.
But you are pretty strong. You could try and jump and just.
Yeah, I will drop my spear and jump up and try to grapple him off the ceiling.
Love that. Give me an athletics check. Mwezi-Mwezi. We'll do a good old-fashioned 5th edition contested athletics check.
That's 19.
Because I hate 5.5s. grapple rules. It is less fun and less good. That is a 5 on the die, which is not enough to beat I think you said 19. Whatever you said is much higher. You grapple. Are you grappling to pull him back down off the ceiling? Okay.
Yes, and if I maybe a little bit better, like clap him on my knee.
So you're able to grapple him and bring him down and kind of put him in a prone position that will be bad for when it is Scratch and Belladonna's roll next. But you hear a shout of, what are these doors doing open? Oh no! And you hear coming down the stairs. He's like, no, don't hurt him, as Father Donovan appears suddenly at the footsteps of the stairs. Now, he's probably a good solid 20 or so feet back from where you all are, so he's not there, and he's got oil, like a bullseye oil lantern, to illuminate things, but he has not done anything yet other than plead for that, and it is your turn, Scratch, with this new little bit of information.
I just had this image of like him busting in, like, no, don't hurt him, and like everyone turns to look at him, and then Scratch just does one more.
I forgot. The vampire actually has to go. Vampire's gonna go. Vampire's gonna swing at. Gonna claw at Mwezi-Mwezi. Because you were there. It does not get disadvantage at you. This range. That's not gonna hit. Man, Esther's dice are really not being kind rolling from Esther's character sheet, but it is what it is.
She's affecting them in our favor.
They're also going to they're gonna do it again because they cannot bite you if they don't have you gripped. If you're not under
grippy.
their control. Where'd Esther's sheet go again? Claw at you again. Roll. Does what is their bonus to hit? Does a 21 hit you?
Yes. I only have a 13.
Oh, wow. Well then, they definitely will hit you. You take 8 slashing damage from one of their claws, Mwezi-Mwezi, as they're just they're like trying to get away from you, and they're just fully like fingernails out. One of their fingernails breaks fully off the finger and is just stuck in you, Mwezi-Mwezi, as they scramble out. Now it is Scratch's turn. Sorry.
All right.
And I'm gonna look like confused up at like This is a reaction.
Oh, it is
since I
reaction
did
to
hear
the
from
father.
Father Donovan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Scratch is pretty much gonna do it. Like she was gonna do a tougher attack. Is he still on the ceiling?
No, Mwezi-Mwezi has him fully pinned and or fully
Right,
exposed.
okay.
I imagine it's in sort of like a arm lock, like a bar lock.
Yeah.
Imagine like just holding him down
Or
on his
holding
chest
him on the
something
ground.
like that.
Either way,
Yeah.
advantage on attacks on it.
Okay. So Scratch looks at Father Donovan, clearly confused, and she was clearly getting ready to do another shocking grasp, but instead she looks at Father Donovan and just like hits the vampire again because the vampire just hit Mwezi-Mwezi.
Yeah.
So oh, that's another nat 20.
All right.
Max damage on my unarmed, just the claws, is 3, and I rolled a 3 minus 1 is 2, so that's 5 damage.
5 damage. All right.
Another throat slice, except without the shocking grasp, I guess,
Yeah,
this
5
time.
damage. That definitely, you pop him with the claws, and he's gonna react, but not quite yet. Is there anything else Scratch does?
Just like gets in his face and like tries to get herself between Mwezi-Mwezi and the vampire spawn.
Yeah, since he's turned to attacking someone else now instead of
Yeah.
just Scratch.
Yeah.
Belladonna, it's your go. I believe you are
Don't need it.
UT.
Sorry, I'm so bad at creating my own visual pictures, so you'll have to describe to me again
This
the
is 100%
orientation.
fine.
We're all.
I will attempt to be a little bit more like at least area ready if future things. So right now in the center of this basement, Mwezi-Mwezi has wrestled this vampire from the ceiling back down to the ground, and Scratch has just like popped him real quick in the neck with some nasty claws, but nothing like too like 5 damage worth of nasty claws, so nothing insane.
And Scratch clearly held back because she was about to do shocking grasp, but then Father Donovan made her second guess
So
herself.
Scratch clearly, and Father Donovan is at the stairs, roughly about 20 feet back from where all you guys are, at the bottom of the stairs into the cellar, with a bullseye lantern, sort of like illuminating the scene a little bit more, and pleading for you to stop in this basement.
Can I do like an insight check to see?
Yeah, absolutely. You can do an insight check. Insight check.
Like,
Yeah,
on
insight check.
Father Donovan to see why he could possibly want us to stop.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 12.
12. He seems to want you to stop. That feels real. As to why anyone in Barovia would not want to kill a vampire, you have no possible clue, and I feel like there's also
And
an
how
effect of
close
rage.
to murder does he look like?
He looks pretty bad, but not as bad as he should. The vampire.
Do I deeply believe that I could do one more like pretty full force hit and it probably wouldn't off him right now?
You 100% believe that, whether or not that's what you want, or you'd rather him die. But yeah, you are pretty sure he's strong enough to take a full blow.
Basically, even if Father Donovan has a good point, I can measure this out. I can get another good look. I don't have to stop until I hear him out, basically.
Yeah,
Like, I got
exactly.
time. Yeah, I don't have to stop until I hear it. Yeah, tell me more. We've got time while I work on this. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him now that he's on the floor again. I am gonna
With
hit him with
advantage.
the shillelagh.
Talking hit.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, keep talking. I'm listening.
Exactly. That's gonna be a adjusted 20.
That hits. Roll that damage.
That's gonna be 10 damage.
Nice.
You break this vampire's nose clean flat across his face. As you slam the shillelagh glass bottle into his face. Now, I promised that with your religion of 12 is what you rolled last round?
Mm-hmm.
With your religion of 12. There is... We'll call it an urge.
An urge.
Right now.
Yeah. Pounding.
You have an urge that you could do more. You should do more. You deeply want to do more. It's like it's different than your natural predilection to see vampire murder vampire. It's stronger. Almost like a little bit of a mental not so much shove, but like spot if you were lifting weights, like a spotter, something that strengthens your spine and makes you more confident in your move and everything. In this moment, you have the ability, if you want, to cast a spell that would normally be an action as a bonus action, if you so choose, or do you choose to dismiss this sudden feeling that has come upon you?
Oh no! If I feel the a call to do so, if I am compelled.
Yeah, I wouldn't say
Here we
compelled
are.
is a strong word, but it's like it
not
feels
compelled
like a
in
good,
the like.
great idea.
Yeah.
It feels like a great idea. Yeah. So, yeah, give me that whatever spell you would so want to. It doesn't have to be a damage spell. That's obviously what it's leaning toward. But if you want to cast another spell as an action instead, you can.
I'm gonna. It's fun. It's flavor. I'm gonna go ahead and mix it up. I'm gonna do infestation. I think that she feels this, not quite compulsion, because again that has in D&D specific connotations, but she feels this strong desire welling up inside her, and it manifests here in the bees, one or two at first crawling from the nest of her hair, and then suddenly just from folds of her clothing and like behind her ears and every nook and cranny of her bags, just bees pour out.
Like the Oprah
And
gif.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's 100% what I was thinking, with the laser beams too, and everybody gets a car. And so that's a DC 14 con save.
DC 14 con. Is this creature's con? It's not
While
bad.
Steve looks that up, are y'all aware of the bee cantrip?
No, I'm not aware of the bee cantrip.
So it's I think it was a 2E cantrip that got lost after 3E, but yeah, it just summons a little bee. You don't have any control over it or anything. It's very
Just
upset.
one bee?
Yeah, just one bee, a single bee, and it's very angry, and it starts attacking the nearest creature, and you have no control over it. It's just a normal bee.
That's beautiful.
That is
I
a
love
great
that.
cantrip, and it is sad that it's not in 5.5.
I hear that in 2nd edition they don't say "I love you," they say "bee cantrip," and I think that's beautiful.
Give me the damage. I failed the Constitution save.
Yay for me, not for you. 2 damage.
2 damage.
It's not a lot of damage. And if he could, he would have to run around and stuff, but he's pinned. So.
Well, it does. I'll have it affect him in the way of his lack of efficacy of being able to pull out of Mwezi-Mwezi's grapple.
Pull out game strong.
Pull out game weak right now. We're gonna move forward. Mwezi-Mwezi. It's like Mwezi-Mwezi got that kung fu grip. Mwezi-Mwezi, please. So you've got him grappled. As long as you stay in melee range, you can hold on to that grapple with like one hand. Do you keep attacking him? This is still the same round that Father Donovan came down, and but you've seen that both Scratch and Belladonna have not stopped attacking this creature.
Oh, right. What I want to try to do is shove him away from them.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, so they can't easily attack. And I am sorry, Shaman. I did not realize he was one of your witches.
So you're doing this with the spear, like?
Well, no, I have my hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a hand grip at this point. Okay,
Like I could pick up and move.
Give me,
perhaps.
Give me an attack roll with advantage because they're grappled. So you've already got them in hand.
For unarmed, that is a 24.
Okay, that definitely hits for the push. Now give me an athletics roll with advantage. Mwezi-Mwezi.
That will be an 18.
Would Mwezi-Mwezi want this to... Would Mwezi-Mwezi take care for this to hurt or not hurt or either way? Or would you just shove it?
Not hurt.
Not hurt?
Not hurt.
Playtime's
over.
Mwezi-Mwezi just like foists this vampire away just like a stevedore with a package. Just absolutely just tosses the vampire into what appears to be some collection of moldy, kind of moth-eaten old drapes and pillows. They hit the ground hard, but there's enough padding that they don't take particular damage as Mwezi-Mwezi kind of tosses them away from your group. They're about 15 or so feet away from you all because there's not like a lot of room in this basement. But they are now no longer in striking distance of you. I have to look up something that I should have looked up earlier because he's there. So with all that's going on, Scratch. Yeah, because he doesn't know Scratch very well. He doesn't know of Scratch very well. Scratch, can I get you to roll me a dexterity saving throw?
Alrighty. Dex. +2. That's 13.
13 and... Okay, so that saves. So, Scratch, you dodge just out of the way as Father Donovan throws the bullseye lantern at you. And being like, no, you have to stop. You have to stop. And he begins to approach, but he doesn't like close. He just like moves like a few steps forward because he is an old man.
And he's probably not trying to get stabbed.
He's not a fool, but he just tried to basically just like bean you to distract you from that as the vampire spawn crawls back up to the ceiling and gets about as tucked into the corners of the ceiling as they can. They're still only about 20 feet away from you. They cannot really get away from you because they keep getting restrained and having to get up, burn half their movement, or having to use their action to do that. So they can't get away, but they are fully cowering and crying out, "Father, Father, help me!" As they sit there looking pretty fucked up, but still alive and tucked like a spider in the corner, cowering from you all. And it is now your go, Scratch.
All right, so Scratch does stop at this point, And she just points at Donovan and is like, explain.
Donovan's gonna talk, but Scratch, give me an intimidation check.
Alrighty. 14.
14. Donovan, just in brief, short sentences, goes, "This is," and then just yells out, panicked, while they tried to comprise different phrases or explanations, and is like, "It's my son! It's my son!" And that is what Father Donovan yells out.
He fucked a vampire? Alright, that's Scratch's turn.
That's Scratch's whole turn. Belladonna, do you
Yep.
you get to hear this? Do you heed it? Do you do anything, or do you continue pursuing the vampire spawn?
I think she'll. Ugh. Why didn't you say so? And ugh. And
I need to. I will figure out a way to cure him. You need to not hurt my boy. Whatever he did, I will compensate. And that's about all the time in that like brief exchange that he can give you. What do? Because that's just talking. You have a full action if you want it, bonus action and all that stuff.
yeah.
I will tell you as a GM above table, there is no wrong way to play this. There's no way that I'm guiding you toward. This is very much an in-character decision.
We could theoretically kill Donovan and...
You absolutely could. You did not kill the one load-bearing NPC, so you're safe to kill 100% of the rest of them.
By the narrowest possible margin.
Seriously, 1 HP more, and that would have been it.
Then you
I
guys
think
would have had to
it
get
proved
real.
the point it was meant to prove.
It did.
Belladonna's like, I think I've made myself clear.
But does Belladonna heed this, or does Belladonna? Because again, as a Barovian, and also in your particular situation, you have nothing societally telling you to give vampires any kind of quarter.
We've never heard of any kind of cure. There's no.
There has
cure.
been hundreds of years under the curse of Strahd, and not one lesson or tale of a cure has succeeded.
This crazy guy think he going to change everything all at once? That's so silly. Now we must get revenge to end forever night. Not seeing the hypocrisy, I think Belladonna would continue to,
Only
just seek and destroy.
okay. They are up in a corner, but you can just jump and attack them.
I'll just keep sending bees.
Yeah, just hit them with some more bees.
This is a little less intense to see if Donovan can convince me.
All right.
I will kill his son more slowly to give him time to convince me to not kill his son. That's a con 14.
Oh yeah, it's a con 14.
Save.
Let's roll another con save real quick in the dice roller. That does save this time. So I rolled just high enough to get a 15 on the con. And
no
so
problem.
This vampire is up to your bee tricks. And Doru manages to skitter around the bees, dodging them. An impossible feat to do. You cannot dodge bees. It's like the idea of dodging bees is like all you can do is make more opportunities for bees to sting you by flailing.
You're just creating more surface area for bee attacks.
And bee attacks. Mwezi-Mwezi, it is your go.
I, Mwezi-Mwezi, am sorry that I hurt your son, Shaman. And then, I'm gonna try to, seeing that my comrades are not stopping, just try to get in the way of, not that Belladonna, try to get in the way of Belladonna.
All right. Give me a how. How are you? Are you trying to physically restrain Belladonna, or are you just trying to be a blockade between Belladonna and the
A
vampire?
blockade. A blockade.
Give me your choice, persuasion or intimidation check against Belladonna. And then it'll be Belladonna's choice based off that dice roll if it works.
No. I'm going to say persuasion in this case. It's the same modifier, but 11?
11. What do you think, Belladonna? This isn't quite PvP so much as it is just characters trying to influence each other.
Yeah, I think if somebody, really any of her friends, sincerely like just say, "Hey, actually stop," very reluctantly, it will work. And I think she's not like convinced. She's still, but I will acquiesce to the request at this time.
Your powers are powerful, Sister Belladonna. But let us stop.
And it kind of makes sense that this outsider would inherently have more empathy for something that absolutely should be eliminated on sight. Than
I looked it up in like a vampire. No, it's just a some witch, but like witches are good, witches are bad. If the nice father is related, yeah.
So, Scratch is since you paused and had them explain and everything like that. Are we still in initiative? Are you still planning to casually hurt this vampire? Or are you at least for the time being? All right.
Yeah.
So
Scratch is like, all right, this is like, clearly the vampire spawn could take more punishment, but it's like choosing not to fight it is like crying for daddy, and daddy's here trying to get us to stop. So yeah.
Even though Donovan tried to wing you with a plan.
Yeah, no, like that's fair. Like, in the moment, like Scratch is like, well, if everything is as has been said, we were killing the fuck out of his son. Throwing a lantern at my head is like, that's fair.
That was my version of Father Donovan's sacred flame. As things pause for a uncomfortably long few seconds, when Donovan realizes that you all are taking a moment to not destroy Doru. Father Donovan is like, no, thank you so much, my boy. Come to me, my son, come. And
hug Papa's neck.
This vampire skitters toward Father Donovan. I would like all of you to please roll an insight check for me, please. You all watch this vampire skitter.
13.
Skitters on the roof, on the ceiling.
Oh, I wonder if Father Donovan might be charmed or something.
I also got a 13.
Oh.
I got in that one. I'm just happy the shaman isn't mad at me.
Everything worked out perfect.
Because of that, and because you got
handled this situation.
Because you got a 1, Chimerror, would you please do me the honor of rolling me a d20?
That's a 5.
It's a 5. It's enough. Now would you roll me a d20 a second time, please, Chimerror?
That is a 7.
All right, that's enough too. And now, you know what? I wanna have Betty do this one. Betty, would you please roll me another d20?
Yes, game mother. I will do as you request. That is an 11 on the die.
And now, Triple Aaron, would you please roll me a d6? Or would you please roll me 1d6 and then 2d6?
Okay. 1d6 is 2. 2d6 is 4.
What Gygaxian bullshit do you have for us?
Yeah, right.
All of you watch.
Come on, Jigsaw.
All of you watch as this vampire skitters. And for Scratch and Belladonna, you do see when they drop down from the ceiling to the ground, when they go to embrace Father Donovan, it seems like a familial embrace. Okay. There is a child-father relationship that is almost adolescizing the vampire here.
Firebolt.
But in this embrace, as the vampire said, he was so very hungry and he did not get his Uber Eats delivery.
I had a suspicion.
And he grabs Father Donovan, digs his claws into him, and bites. And with the first d6 that you rolled, Triple Aaron, I believe you got a 2 on the die, which is plus 3. So that's 5 piercing damage. Jesus. And with the second 2d6, you got a 4 for the 2 die, and plus or 4 for the 2 die, which is only 4 necrotic damage. But, and this is one of the things I do love about playing a module, Father Donovan has exactly 9 hit points.
Wow.
And you watch as Father Donovan is
just killed him.
drained to 0 and drops on the ground, dead there. And the vampire feels like they've topped off a little bit, but that wasn't actually that much.
Yeah.
And then
Sorry, quick mechanical question.
Mm-hmm.
Is he like dead would need like a resurrection, or is he down like spare the dying? Would that work on him? I guess is what I'm asking.
I would need you to roll for that.
Okay. All right. Just asking. We can continue.
I'll try that later. Let's see. I said that they were 15, and that's 30. And they use 15 to get up, and they use 30. Yeah. I am going to have all of you please give me dexterity saving throws. You're not actually saving against something. I just want you to get your dex bonus, basically, or your save bonus out of your dex. If you have it, dexterity saving throws.
Not 1.
There you go.
6.
14.
14. Okay, I'm going to roll on Esther's character sheet. To beat a 14, I need this to be a 12 or higher on the die.
Huh.
That is a 12 with a plus 3 dexterity.
Bastard.
The vampire skitters out toward the door using their move and their action. If you want to, we can go back into initiative again. But they got the jump in this kind of surprise. The insight would have prevented the surprise if you'd hit the DC for it.
No, we go in initiative. This is
I'm down.
Unconscionable behavior.
So
Yeah.
they are
Unconscionable behavior.
like just you killed your father after you saved your life.
They are 60 feet away. They have busted open. They just pushed open. The doors were still open. The cellar doors were still open. They are 60 feet away. They are running out into the streets at this point. They are 60 feet away from all of you. Scratch, we're back in initiative order. You go first.
All right. I use feline agility to double my speed, which is 30 feet, and I catch up to him. And I do shocking grasp. All right, come on. Dice don't fail me now. 19?
19 hits.
Yes. All right, so that's... Whoop.
Oh, 2.
8 plus 2 minus 1, 9 damage.
And then 9 damage.
Just right across the hamstring. Yeah!
They are hurting pretty bad at this point, Scratch, but they are not quite down yet. We go to Belladonna in the initiative.
Oh fuck.
Belladonna's gonna sprint out there. Not sprint as in double move, but I'll dip
Yeah.
my
You're 30 feet.
30. And then I should be in the 30 range for poison spray because I was within the melee before.
Yes,
I will
you were.
use poison spray. Which will be an attack roll. Nope. Womp womp.
What did you roll? I didn't see it.
9.
9. Oh, that's definitely poison spray goes wide. Hard. You want to attack the vampire, hard to miss Scratch while you do it. And so you go a little north and a little wide from the vampire spawn. Any
Just hit some commoner.
Yeah,
No, I got no bonus action.
nothing.
Still no bonus.
Okay.
I literally, I don't have any bonus actions but Shillelagh.
Yeah, we'll.
It's not currently an option for me. I'm very level 2, so.
Yeah. I just always ask.
I have 2 weapon fighting, but I don't have 2 weapons to use it with.
And then we get to Mwezi-Mwezi.
So I kept forgetting. Once we leveled up, I have advantage on Dex saves.
Oh yeah.
Give me your roll, Mwezi-Mwezi, then for another deck save. We won't retcon it, but we will benefit you for
13.
Okay, that still wasn't higher than than him. Okay, so Mwezi-Mwezi, it is your go. You're 60 feet from him as the hound chases, if you will.
Exactly what is going to happen. So that would mean it would take my entire movement to get to him.
Yeah, so you can take a move. Your movement is 30 feet, I believe. I'll double check this, but yeah, your general movement is 30 feet, and then you can take an action to do a dash, but then that eats your regular attack action, or you could throw spear at him.
No. I'm going to close up, and then enter rage.
Ooh.
And I'm actually going to have him say, "This is unconscionable behavior. How could you have killed your father?" And then, but I actually take the chance to do anything because I had to take all the time running up. But
I love that. Catch up to him and give him a lecture.
Oh, he's fucked. He's fucked. But
for sure.
Worked out.
Mwezi-Mwezi, you chase after this creature, and get up in melee range of them, which is good because it's their turn, and now both you and Scratch are right there. So if they try to move away quickly, you'll both have opportunity attacks. That's a problem. So it's gonna turn and it's gonna attack the smaller of the 2 enemies in front of it, Scratch. You've also done a fair amount of damage to it as well. Both of you have not been kind, for good reason. And it's like
I feel like
my regional lunch.
And also I feel like in general, Scratch is probably the more infuriating of the 2 to get like dunked on by.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Mwezi-Mwezi is a giant hound creature. Mwezi-Mwezi looks like they should damage you a lot. Scratch looks like they should hiss and then tiptoe away. The creature then turns to Scratch and is going to attack you. I need a 13 or higher on the die. I'm going to roll on Esther's sheet.
Damn it.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Scratch, you take you take none slashing damage.
None.
Instead, I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check for me, please.
Okay. What's happening? I'm going to do acrobatics. That's a 4.
All right, let's see what I roll. To beat a 4, I need anything but a nat 1.
Nat 1, nat 1, nat 1. Manifesting. Like the secret. Damn it. It was low, but not low.
Not nat 1. So with a 7, they are able to grapple you. And now, with advantage, they are going to attack you. They're going to attack you with a bite. You're gonna roll 2d20.
There's a part of Scratch that is a little excited about this right now.
It's a part of AAA Ron. Okay, so 17 is the higher one. So 17 is going to hit because it has a plus 6, 7 on it.
Mm-hmm. Snap.
And then, just because it's fun and I like making players do this, and you're the kind of player that can enjoy this, give me 1d6 and then 2d6, please, Scratch. Give me a 1d6.
Wait, what does that mean?
This is the damage that they're going to do to you.
That's a 5.
So that's 8 scratching or 8 piercing damage. How you doing, Scratch?
If there's a time that I need you to not... Oh, wait. Yeah, hold on. So this is the first damage I've taken so far, right?
I believe you might have taken... Did you take a scratch? I don't think you did.
Yeah, so you said something about like rolling for damage, and then you said no, 0 damage because of this.
Okay, so yeah, this
I
will
didn't
be your
get
first
what was
damage.
happening there.
This will be your first damage. So
okay,
yeah,
all right.
So your 8 piercing, and then 2d6.
8 piercing, right?
Yeah.
All right, so bam, that gets. Good thing I did that false life. I had 7 temp HP, so not anymore. All right. 3. 6 total.
Well, no. There's no plus 3 to this, but the 2d6 here.
Okay.
The 2d6. So your hit point maximum is reduced by 3 points of necrotic damage, and you take 3 damage. So you just take the 3 damage and know that your hit point maximum right now is 3 lower. I don't suspect this will come into effect long play.
There it is. Okay.
And with that, then this creature takes a beat, and as they drink a little bit more, Scratch, you notice, since you're grappled and in their bite, they feel like they're getting stronger again, much stronger than they were but moments ago.
Damn it.
It is now your turn, Scratch, and you are currently grappled, which means you can take a whole action to try to get out of it. You would take disadvantage if you attacked anyone else. There's no one else to attack. You just hit like normal. You can still attack or cast spells as normal in a grapple. You just can't move.
Yeah. Okay. Scratch is going to shocking grasp him.
All right.
And no disadvantage or anything because of the grapple. I just
no, because they're in.
Reach out and touch him.
Yeah, just you're in touch.
All right. All right. That is a 19.
19 hits.
Excellent. And oops, damage is 8.
Ooh, 8. You're keeping
so
him on
like
the ropes.
Claws across the belly. Just no, you know what it is. Oh no, she's wearing boots, so it couldn't work like that. But I
grip and kicky thing. Oh,
yeah,
God. The worst thing a cat can do to anything.
But basically like that, but with her hands, I guess.
No bonus action, no ability to move.
Okay. So like it's 2 weapon fighting. I'm assuming I couldn't do like just a bonus action unarmed. That feels like a monk thing specifically.
Yeah, that's a monk thing specifically.
Okay,
correct.
All right. Cool.
There's also a feat called Tavern Brawler that you could do that with, but and
I may as well just like pick up a weapon. Would I need to have literally 2 weapons, or could I have like unarmed and then like a little dagger or something? Doesn't really matter, but yeah.
I think in spirit of the game, it's meant to be 2 weapons, but give me
Okay,
a
fair
perception
enough.
check, Scratch.
All right. That is a 5.
Okay. If you happen to roll a decent perception roll, I will rule it that if you don't happen to have a second weapon on them and you're fighting a creature that might have a weapon on them, you can do a quick perception to see if you
Ooh,
can grab a weapon and then
I like
use it
that.
right there. Because this guy's definitely got a dagger on him.
Hell yeah. I like that. That's an extremely Scratch thing
Yeah,
too.
to be like, I don't think about having the second weapon because I don't like my hands occupied, but
Yeah.
I could in theory.
Yeah. She's been, fighting on battlefields her whole life. She was absolutely like, no weapon, let me grab yours.
Yeah. So I like that idea. Belladonna, it is now your go. This creature has Scratch gripped and is actively biting into Scratch's neck at this time, Belladonna. And you are
Scratch
30
isn't
feet
liking
away.
it, but she also isn't disliking it.
Do not make me bonk you too, Scratch. I will also bonk you.
Belladonna,
I can't
you would
help
know
it.
as a
Bonus
local.
action bonk.
You would know as a local. This is not like classic, or there's a myth that anyone bitten by a vampire can become a vampire. You know that 99.9% of the time people bitten by vampires die. Like Father Donovan,
No,
you're
it's
confident
just
is just
food.
not getting up. It's just food.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, I know. I got it. I'm gonna smash his head. I can move 30 feet. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go back to the smashing thing.
All
That
right,
was
go.
doing
Give me the
really
smash.
good for us.
Give me a smash and give me a stealth check. This is not stealth. This is you being able to angle yourself to where you can get advantage on it. Because he's busy trying to drain Scratch right now.
Ooh.
That's a 16 for the stealth.
That'd do it. Beats his
Yay!
beats his passive.
And then 13 to hit.
A 13 with advantage, unfortunately, does not hit.
Oh my
I
god!
am so sorry. I am so sorry.
Frick! Yeah, no, that's fine.
Give me another religion and or arcana check for that miss.
It's a 7.
All right.
7 religion check.
All right.
I am losing my religion.
Full REM. Mwezi-Mwezi, it is your turn. You are in range.
So-
you have advantage because you're already like on top of him. You can line up your movement to do that if you do attack him, and he's currently biting Scratch.
It's so I'm going to pull out my great axe and just absolutely, like, I'm just going for a kill.
Yeah. I
But
wasn't
if it is
expecting
not-
this battle to be this nasty. I was expecting him to get away, but we're fine.
Well, I was like, I want to kill him, but if I can also get him off Scratch,
That's fine.
That would be
Swing
good.
hard. We'll see what the hit die is, and it's with advantage.
He's a pinata full of XP. We can't just let him get away.
that's a 20 adjusted.
Yep, that'll work. That'll do it.
And okay, and since I was in rage, that will be a 18.
Oh shit. 18 and you're in rage.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to make a devil's bargain with you, Mwezi-Mwezi. Scratch,
Yes.
how many
Ryan?
hit points do you currently have left?
14, surprisingly.
Okay.
Out of 18 max now.
Yeah. Scratch is being bitten. Scratch did not unattach themselves from this creature. So more blood is coming out of Scratch's body, Mwezi-Mwezi. I am gonna give you the devil's bargain of you can remove this vampire from Scratch, but in doing so, it latches onto you and grapples you. So you don't need to roll for it; you just succeed. But you're basically trading Scratch for you on its turn that's about to happen.
Yeah. That is one I will easily take.
All right.
Because that's what being good is.
That's what being a good boy is. All right.
Sister Scratch is wrong that she can survive. I probably can't survive either. But no, it's
with advantage. I'm gonna roll the bite. There's no extra claw damage here. It is all bite to maintain the grapple. And so with advantage, I'm gonna roll. That is a 12 and a 13. So 13 plus 6 is going to hit Mwezi-Mwezi. Mwezi-Mwezi, would you please roll me 1d6 plus 3 and then 2d6?
Three is a 7.
Okay. Halved to 3 because you are raging and it's piercing damage.
Okay. And then the 2d6 is a 4.
4. The 4 is necrotic damage, so you don't half it. So 3 piercing damage and then 4 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by 4. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. You can feel, Mwezi-Mwezi, that this creature is getting, as they drink your blood, they themselves are strengthening.
Okay. Fuck.
You also feel that they would much more rather not be physically attached to you and want to run. You have a reaction before the top of the round. You can choose, as Mwezi-Mwezi, to let this creature go. They feel very powerful. It's going to take a lot. If they choose to try and break free, it's going to take a lot for you in your rage to hold them. They want to get away. You can feel that they're like pushing off of you to push off.
Okay.
Do you open your arms or no?
No.
All right. And with that, Scratch, you now would have advantage on attack because they are currently distracted, grappling Mwezi-Mwezi.
All right, excellent. Can I use an action to try and pull the vampire off of Mwezi-Mwezi? To stop the bite? Okay.
It would be an athletics check to physically pull them off, unfortunately. But yeah, you can use that as an action. And you can roll with advantage.
Okay. Let me take a look at... Okay, yeah. Let's see. All right, yeah. I'm going to try and pull off Mwezi-Mwezi, even though my strength is -1. Well, that is a 12.
You successfully pull them off of Mwezi-Mwezi.
Oh, wow.
They did not want... They wanted to pull away from Mwezi-Mwezi. Their hunger was too strong at the time, but it has since been between Papa, Scratch, and now Mwezi-Mwezi been sated, and so they pull off of that. You want to roll another perception check, see if you can try and get a dagger off of them?
Yeah.
I'll let you.
13.
13? Yeah, I'd say with a 13, you can see that there's been a dagger on, tucked behind their back in their, waistband.
Nice.
Do you want to grab it and make an attack roll with the dagger?
Yeah, sure. Let's do it. And what's the dagger's damage? 1d4?
Yeah, 1d4 plus your dex modifier. Because it's
plus dex. Okay. Yeah. So that would be... Okay.
Yeah, it's a little dex weapon.
Yeah. And then... All right, so also dex to hit. So 16 to hit?
16 hits.
And that is 5 damage.
5 damage. You stab them in the back with their own dagger. As they turn upset. Belladonna, this will be your last turn above table. I'm going to tell you they're going to pull some GM enemy stat block fuck shit. What do you feel like they're running from you? You feel like they're escaping you. You feel pushed into action and you are right there. What do you want to do?
She's gonna go in one more time with what feels most natural, and that's to go in with that shillelagh.
All right, give me a
And
roll with advantage.
bonk him on the head.
Give me a roll with advantage. I believe in you. I believe in you, Betty Buzzsaw.
That's abysmal. I rolled a 3 and a 4,
No.
which even with my +6 is a 9 and a 10.
They bat away, now no longer attached to Mwezi-Mwezi. They bat away your swing and they look at you and then kind of quickly look around. Mwezi-Mwezi, it's your turn.
He's a guy. So like I'm gonna take another swing with the machete.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a 21.
Yep. That'll hit.
10.
10 damage. And now all of you get to roll one last attack on this as it begins to run away from all three of you. All with advantage.
Oh.
3 to hit.
23 to hit.
Betty is muted. If you have said anything, roll your damage. Mwezi-Mwezi. Scratch, you miss with your 3 to hit.
Sorry, 13. It was 13.
13 does not hit. It's been a tough day for Belladonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a tough
while. It's been a tough time.
Yeah, Belladonna's been having a tough time, but she keeps up a brave face.
16.
16. As this seesawing back and forth, this vampire that can bleed and heal now fully engaged with drink and heal from you, now fully engaged with all of you, and now it having been about 18 seconds out in public with people moving about in the city and everything, the vampire spawn Doru notices a crowd of much easier targets to go after and just runs toward a crowd of people. In running toward that crowd of people, they take their action, or they take the crowd begins to panic and run in all directions. The only one that has the speed to catch up with them and potentially do anything on the same turn is Scratch. Scratch, this is going to be a luck check.
Okay.
If you get anything below a 15 on the D20, this will not you will miss your opportunity to do this because of what the crowd is doing.
Gotcha.
So
okay.
basically, does crowd get in your way as you pursue?
Gotcha. Okay. 18.
With an 18 Scratch, you can close on this creature as they pull a regular commoner into their grasp. They haven't bitten them yet because they used their action to move quickly and everything. However, people are beginning to panic. People are running everywhere. And you know that you can't move that fast next turn. Do you attack the creature, or do you try to get the person away from the creature?
Basically, without slowing down even a little bit, Scratch is just like going full tilt, sees what's happening, and then tries to basically body check the commoner out of the vampire's grasp.
No roll necessary. It's a commoner. They're busy being distracted by that thing. You body check them down. And even with Belladonna and Mwezi-Mwezi in chase, this creature uses the cover of panic of a vampire loose in the village of Barovia to run away into the night. Several seconds later, Arena and Ismark will come out of the church at all the commotion and screaming. They were on their way.
Canceled.
They were on their way.
Oh yeah.
But it's the D&D combat, so all that happened in like 36 seconds.
Yeah.
They were on their way. Several seconds after that, the body of Father Donovan will be discovered dead and cold in the basement of the church. But in this moment, with both Scratch and Mwezi-Mwezi hurt, but not grievously so, weakened, but nothing a long rest won't cure. Belladonna. I would like to leave this with what is going through Belladonna's mind right now as a vampire spawn to be specific, but vampire, escaped your grasp and threw you mentally kind of in a little bit of a tizzy. In this, what is going through Belladonna's mind in these subsequent seconds as you see this vampire like run and escape to the distance?
That I think that she needs to make an impression on Mwezi-Mwezi how serious this is. Like, I think what she would be doing would be grabbing a shovel and being like, there's another grave to dig, and it's our responsibility to do it. This is what happened because you stopped us, and you need to help me take responsibility for that. And that's what's going to happen every single time we let a vampire get away. Every single time. So we can't let that happen again. And we won't, will we? Here's your shovel.
Yes. Yeah.
I think we all learned an important lesson here today.
Very sadly going to go shovel that grave.
And so with shovels in hand to bury Father Donovan, I mean, you might as well still have the funeral for Coleon. Now you got two.
Yeah.
We will miss the funeral to do this. Everybody else can have a nice funeral, and we'll dig another grave.
Questions about the father having their child. Again, Father Donovan's a local. He should know better.
And that's what love does to you. She'll talk about that while we dig the grave too. She'll go on a whole rant about that's the price of loving somebody, and you gotta be careful.
So, while they're digging, Scratch is just like, so was the son bitten, or did Father Donovan have sex with a vampire, or like, what's it
now
like in Barovia?
No, we will never know.
I love that it's an open question.
In another part of the city, or of the village, in a house that Esther would have no reason of suspecting anything to not go into that house. A nice old lady came to her and asked for help. Of course, as a cleric, of the as a cleric, she's going to do her best to help these sickly kids. Esther, unawares of what she's walking into, quietly steps into a house where a family was murdered a long time ago, and only one resident stays to mourn their permanent mausoleum in that house. And we will find out what happens while you guys were busy with that in your short rest when Esther's player returns as you all dig graves in the cemetery. Phenomenal work. I was worried that one of you would die. But that is not what happened. Phenomenal work. And with that, to summate and wrap up this session, good job fighting your first vampire spawn and not dying. If anyone asks, but why wouldn't the very powerful vampire spawn who can regenerate every turn, and absolutely wreck shit with these level 2s, why wouldn't they just stay to finish them off? Read the module, read what Doru's vibe is, and you'll understand why he did not want that smoke. He didn't want any of that to happen. But we will get back to that and other mysteries next week. You can find at Triple Aaron here on YouTube's and on social medias. The Triple Aaron may or may not post to, and sick message boards, BBSs. Go hunt them down. You'll find them. You can find Chimerror at Chimerror on Blue Sky and other potential social media corners. Black Sky on Black Sky.
Chimerror.blacksky.app.
Yeah, on Black Sky. And where can people find you, Betty Buzzsaw?
You can find me outside your window cursing at the moon. Stupid moon. Why does it look like that? Damn it, moon.
All right. And you can find me at Dying of Exposure. And of course, you can find our Esther's player at Sunfye D&D over on the TikToks, where they post lies. And I've not called them out on TikToks, but I will call them out here and let them find out if they ask me what those lies are. But until next time, the Strio Trio will return to the Strahd Quad, and we will return for more good times in the village of Barovia. Until then, bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.